for Ben Talon on WBGZ. Brought to you by the Halpin Music Company.
That's right, Lydia. Halpin brings it to us again. Thanks to Halpin Music Company for providing us this opportunity to come on and talk about what's going on around RiverTown.
Oh, it's the top of the...
There's that thing again. They had that song for a while, but, a new month's coming. So
let's also thank Matt Van Voorhis.
Well, I told you last week I was going to pitch that to you, but you forgot the pitch already.
I forgot the pitch, yeah. Well, a week's went by.
Yeah,
yeah, thanks to Mr. Matt Van Voorhis of Macias Insurance and Halpin Music.
Are you sure weeks went by?
I don't know. We're here again, so I'm guessing.
That's your usual response. So I was like, how's he even know weeks went by?
Because I'm here again, so they only let me in the building once a week. They won't let me. I come on Wednesday, they're like, no, go away. So, it must be Thursday they let me in.
It is Thursday, and that usually means that, they're doing the sea shanties down at Morrison's, but, we got the water up. But check this out, man. They're hooking them up because... at the Godfrey Casey Hall tonight.
Right.
They're doing a sea shanty.
Excellent.
And all the money's going to go to Morrison's Irish Pub to help them out with the flood.
That is fabulous. I'm happy to hear that because we know Morrison's was pretty plain about it in the small business revolution that they weren't making money hand over fist down there. And being closed with those floodwaters, it's just hurting them bad. So happy to hear that Casey Hall's helping them out down there.
Yeah, I guess, you can see water down the street down there, but apparently Bossanovas still doing DJ Denies tonight. They've got some other stuff scheduled this weekend. And one of the things I noticed was a past guest. Did you see what Corey Davenport's putting together on Saturday?
I did not. What has he got going on?
He's got his own event. It's called Let's Get Drunk and Yell at the Flood.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
And there's really no details. He's just kind of doing his thing.
He's going to go get drunk and yell at the flood. And anybody who wants to join him can join in. But I bet if nobody else shows up, I bet Corey still gets drunk and screams at the flood. Yeah. Go back, Waters! I'm going to go down and try and part him like Moses and just see what... who knows? Maybe we can just walk on over to Missouri and escape the tyranny. I don't know.
He mentioned that he was going to swing by Raging Cajun at some point. They're doing their open mic tonight.
Yeah.
Hosted by Jamie Dunn and Devon McClendon.
Yeah.
Right? And then there's Lauren Waters out at Bakers and Hale tonight from 6 to 9.
Right.
Open mic hosted by Worth the Fight and Jimmy G down at Imperial Pub in Granite City.
Cool.
And then Mo Pleasure's got their every Thursday gig through the 27th at the Lake House at Buffalo Park in Maryville.
Right on. That's still a pretty good Thursday night going on despite the floodwaters.
All right. Speaking of floods, our guests tonight are affected by this flood.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they had a gig canceled because of it.
Oh, no. What gig was that?
Marilyn? What guess? Maybe you should introduce them. That was a pitch.
See, I'm interested in which gig it was. It's like, well, it must be Chez, Marilyn. That's where you guys were playing way down there. So we've got the guys from Spillie Nelson back with us again.
What's up, you guys?
How's it going,
everybody? Glad to be here.
All right. We've got Josh, Andrew, and Fleetwood all sitting in with us. The rest of the guys didn't even want to come.
Well,
I scared them last time.
They steal all the girls every time they show up.
Keep them away. So you'll have to lean into the mic for us to hear you, Fleetwood. If you want to talk, get in there close. Pretend like it's your best.
Oh yeah,
there. Oh yeah. Now
there we go.
You sound good now. All right. So Fleetwood, Andrew, and Josh. Who's absent in the band? Because the band's grown. I know Crazy Jamie's not here.
Yep, Crazy Jamie. He's not here. He's in Steelville. He's probably up there building clay pottery or something at the moment. But
Sack Squatch.
The Sack Squatch.
A.K.A. Sack Squatch.
Oh, yeah, he's hand building a house.
Out of pottery?
Mansion.
Basically. out of Missouri, red rock and clay. But yeah,
nice.
It's pretty cool.
It's incredible.
I'm going to have to go check that out. That is Steelville.
We're also missing Gary Markert.
Yep.
The Slap Squatch.
Yeah, there's 2 Squatches in the band.
The Slap Squatch, all right.
And then we have roving key players that play with us. We've got Nick Stanford from the Swag that plays with us quite a bit. And then, we've got...
Nick Stanford from Neurologic.
Or Neurologic. Yeah.
Or Nine Rabbits Laughing. He's in a lot of bands.
He is.
That guy gets around.
He's also got a solo project.
Yeah, so you can find him on Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a lot going on. He's a heck of a good player.
Ethan Sakey, he fills in on the keys quite a bit with us too in the past. But
Cool.
yeah, those are the members that are missing.
Cool. So, and you were affected by the flood waters because Chez, Marilyn shut down and you were supposed to play there. Was that your first gig down there?
Yep, it was. It was our debut down there.
I think they rescheduled for August, though, right?
Well, we had that one as well.
Oh, okay.
That's my birthday show,
So,
7/10.
okay.
Nice.
But you guys are playing Friday night, right?
Yes, we
With
are.
Justice in the Experience.
Tomorrow night,
that's
Redfish, Bluefish.
Right, Crazy
Charles.
Circus production. Redfish, Bluefish,
Oh, yeah.
and St. Charles.
It's gonna be our old friend Dino's birthday jam
Yeah,
there. So
Dean,
come on
Justice.
down and hang out. It's gonna be a hell of a shindig.
Nice.
There's a lot going on Friday night. You think we should go through this list real quick?
Let's get Friday out of the way, and then we can get down to talking to Spillie about what's going on with them guys, and leave Saturday for later.
All right, sounds good.
Give the crowd something to wait for.
Yeah, well, we got one of our favorite clubs fired up Friday night, the Backroom at Bottle and Barrel.
Oh yeah.
That's where you get the original stuff.
Yep.
And they got Old News, Biff Gnarly and the Reptilians, Young Animals, Distant Eyes, and Drew Goble.
Wow, that's a big lineup going on there, man. A lot of good music.
Well, speaking of a lineup, how about down there at Lascelles in Granite City? Callis Entertainment doing Chrome and Steel Legends of Lou show.
Yeah, we talked to Steve Scorfina about the Legends of the Lou show. He was actually just trying to put it together, and the Trip Set. That was the band from like the late 50s, early 60s. I'm real interested in.
Yeah.
That's a cool name, the Trip Set.
He's been juggling that lineup a little bit. I did see that Mike Saffron and him plan to be there, so they're definitely doing their little 3-piece Chrome and Steel.
Yeah, I was gonna say Chrome and Steel seems to be his main thing that Scorfina is doing right now.
Right, but he's on this side of the river, so that's cool.
That is cool. That's
down
cool.
there too, and that's Callis Entertainment doing that.
You still got to think, when you think of Scorfina, it's hard to not think of Pavlov's dog in here. And Julia.
Oh man, he did not like that song.
I know he didn't. That's what makes me bring it up. He's like, yeah, I hated that song.
So everybody, Matt Taul.
Yeah, Bigelos Bistro
Doing that.
every Friday.
We assume that.
We assume, yeah.
We know that they're canceling down at Morrison's this weekend.
Yeah. Hate to see that.
And probably Thirstn Howell's canceled down at Chez, Maryland's if these guys were. So
I'm assuming the word on that is that their basement's so full of water they can't pump it out quick enough.
right. But RiverTown, I just got a message yesterday from Mark Haggard.
Nice.
They're going to be down at Bossanova.
Right across the street there.
Right. So you can come down and check out the flood and then check out RiverTown.
There you go.
Bud Summers Trio at the Wood River Moose, 7 p.m.
Right.
Dustin Coleman doing the thing out at the High Flyers Grill in Bethalto. Contagious, 9:30 at the Pump House. Amped Up at Doc Holidays and Cottage Hills. Hannah Wilmore, 9 p.m. at Imperial Pub in Granite City.
And that could be any kind of music, the way Imperial works.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never heard of Hannah Wilmore. It could have been Hannah Montana for all I.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to get there for sure, yeah.
No, they'll do any kind of music, which makes them super cool.
Yeah. Did you guys play down there recently?
We did a 420 show there, a Microfest.
That's right.
We did a little festival there.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Went pretty well.
Microfest.
Yeah, it was fun, man.
I like
it was
it.
a lot of fun. Had vendors and a couple stages. Had 7 bands. I think it
Yeah.
was.
That's a crazy circus stomp right there.
Right,
Yeah,
Imperial
right,
Pub.
10
absolutely.
cents was in on it.
Yeah, 10 Cents Promotions and GC Music.
I did a double header that day.
Yeah,
Always
he
working.
sure
Played
did.
with A to B stands Billy, so.
How much you make? 14?
Yeah,
Oh, triple header. Yeah, I played with Justice too.
So I guess part of Grafton's still going to try it, just like the last time.
Yeah, the high side's still trying to cook. High side of the road's still putting it out.
So that's Randy Clemens at 5 p.m. at Aries.
Yeah.
And let's see, Javier Mendoza.
Oh man, I know that kid. Yeah,
You do?
Yeah, man. One time, I got a quick Javier story. This dude is so cool. He's a cool cat. But he happened to be playing at a radio station I was working on years ago. Has his guitar in his case, and it was below zero. And we walk out of the radio station together, and you hear the guitar crack inside the case because it's so cold. And I was like, oh no, because I saw him playing the guitar. It was beautiful. Sounded great. And I'm kind of like, oh my gosh. And he just looked down, looked up at me and smiled and went, "Guess I need a new guitar," and kept on trucking. Like,
wow.
I would have been crying, man.
Yeah.
So he's doing the Edison Entertainment Complex in Edwardsville, 6 to 9.
Excellent. Love me some Javier.
Edison's a cool place, too.
Wildy Theater is a cool place. Thunderstruck AC/DC tribute.
Cool.
Right on.
Yeah. 8 p.m. Friday night. Pat Liston. What a great area, man. We get to check out Pat Liston.
I know.
I heard rumors that him and Danny are going to get together and do something.
Yeah, they're going to do another Liston Brothers thing, I think. So,
but he's doing Schmitty's Sunset Inn in Troy. 9 p.m.
Cool.
What's your buddy Mr. Pagano doing?
The Grand Band. Him and Mr. McCoy going to be at the Canton Inn in Hillsboro at 6:30 p.m. on Friday.
Right.
We got Decades Apart at Deutz Village Inn in Pontoon Beach. Jason Nelson duo, 8 p.m. at the Cabin at Judy's Creek in Glen Carbon this Friday. Barbecue and Brews Family Festival and Car Show in Jerseyville. It's at the Lions Club. Just says musical entertainment. So, come on, man. Come on. Give the bands a shout.
That's a good band.
Yeah, I love those guys. Musical entertainment.
MA? Heck yeah, man.
Heck yeah, man. I got their first 3 albums.
Oh, was it ME? Sorry.
Me, yeah.
Where'd you go to school at?
The Me Band.
He said MA, so I don't think he went to school. I'm going to be honest.
I did. It was in Granite, though, so...
That school's not accredited no more. Doesn't even know. I fake news.
They said an A sounds like an E sometimes.
So that's that barbecue and brews is a 2-day thing up there in Jerseyville.
Yeah.
Friday and Saturday.
Excellent. And then last but not least, Spillie Nelson and Justice in the Experience, 8 p.m., hosted by Crazy Circus Productions at the Redfish Bluefish over in St. Charles. So there you go. That is the Friday night.
Played over there before?
Nope.
First time.
Our debut there, too.
Yeah.
They do a lot of original music there. Have for a long time.
Fleetwood does some other projects besides Spillie, and he actually played a couple shows down there with who was that? Was that Justice and Experience?
Yeah,
and Scramble.
And Justice and Experience played down there a few times. Played with Blake Gardner and the Farmers, Bongo Jack and the Loop Machine. They're pretty awesome if you haven't checked them out. Redfish Bluefish is amazing. I think I've seen Sean Cannon play there a few times. What a great place. And it's just right off the beaten path, right off the highway. There's not really too much through traffic, so I mean it's really a great place. If you haven't checked it out, definitely come down and check it out.
Wow.
Nice.
Sweet. So you said you wanted to wait on Saturday. It's a long one.
We can blaze through it, whatever you want to do, man.
I'm warning you.
Yeah, don't let me stop
you.
you.
See, that's just a few on that page. Then there's a full page after that.
And then,
you know where you can get all these? You can just go to cottonmouth.org and it's all right there.
Yep.
So
all right there. So
links and everything.
If you're cruising around and you're thinking, what is there to do? Log on cottonmouth.org and all this stuff is listed. And if you're a band and you're thinking, wow, I would like to get, there's a lot of places to play gigs. I'd like to get those gigs. There's links to the bars and stuff right there too. So help you out.
Yeah. And there's also links to framleyfest.com.
Well, thanks for that.
Wow. Isn't Spillie joining us for that, or are you guys?
They're actually here to talk about the Grace Grace Festival coming up. In about a week or so. But hey, we can talk about Framley Fest too. We'll talk about all that stuff.
Right. And one thing we talked about last week was that 70s party for the Backstoppers.
Yeah.
That's Saturday. So, number 4 combo and NGK band.
Ooh, there's some music going on right there, man.
Oh, yeah.
NGK band and number 4. There's a throwdown going on. That's at Bluff City Grill on June 1st, Saturday, June 1st, going down.
Right on. So, should we go through some more Saturday and then come back and...
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Okay.
Yeah, we've already started.
So,
you can stop me now.
I got a message from the Fade telling me about this show, so I like it when they contact us. That makes it a little easier. I already had it.
The Fade will also be playing at Framley Fest this year.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Yeah, you really liked them, didn't you?
I did. I enjoyed them.
Mm-hmm. So now they're playing your festival. That's pretty interesting.
Well, it's because I enjoyed them. I wanted to see them again.
That works. Are they going to have Courtney King with them like they are Saturday night down there? I don't even know what that means.
They're actually going to have King Kong with them when they come.
Oh, okay.
Big ape. It's going to climb. No, that's happening. That's not
because they're playing down there. It says the Fade with Courtney King plus Dead Roses, which they were just added.
Awesome. Good to hear that one. And that's going on at the Bottle and Barrel on Saturday, June 1st.
Mm-hmm. See, I even put the event Corey Davenport's having on.
Let's get drunk and yell at the flood. Hosted by your friend Corey Davenport.
He said, just meet down near Max and we'll stand there and scream at the flood. He said something about running sprints around the block after he went to Danny's or something.
I wonder if they need a band.
So,
Yeah, right? Yeah, you were supposed to be playing at Chez.
Yeah, Spillie Nelson comes down and yells at the flood.
That would be awesome.
so yeah. Then out at Baker's and Hale, it's Tanglefoot at 7 p.m.
Right.
Wild Geese is probably canceled down at Morrison's.
Probably.
Just like Spillie Nelson was canceled down at Chez, Maryland.
Right?
Yeah, so don't go there Saturday.
Unless you're yelling at the flood.
Right.
And then, say hi to Corey.
But you also have to get drunk. If you can't just go down sober and yell at the flood. It's called
Well,
let's get drunk and yell at the
Why
flood.
not? Why
So
can't
do you
just...
get drunk first and then yell, or can you start yelling while you're drinking?
I'm going to start yelling as soon as I get. I'm going to yell the whole drive down. And probably at other people in traffic. I don't know.
In that order.
It looks like we're getting pretty close to the record down there, though, huh? On the wall?
I'm hoping we break it. No, I just want the water to go away.
Yeah.
I just want it to go. I want just enough water to make the crops and trees grow and keep us alive, but not flood my town.
Yeah. Well, what else is going on Saturday night? We got Bud Summers.
Yep, at the Brown Bag Bistro.
Right, now that's down there too. Is it going to make it? It's going to make it.
You got somebody at Old Bakery Brewery.
Yeah, see. Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that.
Is that the undecided? I see a question
No,
mark.
no,
Oh my
no.
God,
I don't know what's going on. I meant to talk to you before the show, but I guess we'll just air it out right here. I contacted Justin Level. I'm like, what's up, man? And I just haven't heard back, so I don't know. I didn't want to take it down because I know they're doing something.
I honestly, I don't know. I did see Justin. He stopped by my house the other day, but he did not mention what was happening at the Old Bakery Brewery.
Okay.
So
we'll move on.
Yeah.
Mind Band 5 p.m. at the patio, and then Throw the Horns 9:30 at the Pump House.
There's a good night right there. Mind and Band followed by Throw the Horns.
Yeah.
Nice.
The Rail Whiskey Band at the franchise, 9 o'clock.
Gotta love it.
How about that one? You do that.
Redneck Crazy.
Right.
With Tyler Farr, Josh Grayson, Trent Tomlinson, all at 6 p.m. at the Hillbilly Off-Road in Otterville. Okay, first of all, it's the Hillbilly Off-Road. I love that. I don't know what it is.
It's Hillbilly Ranch.
It used to be Hillbilly Ranch.
Oh, so they used to be Hillbilly Ranch, and now it's Hillbilly Off-Road. I like the name Hillbilly Off-Road.
Yeah.
And okay, we got Sara McGibany just showed up.
All
Look at
right,
that.
cool.
I see her standing behind us. But the Redneck Crazy. I don't know if that is a band or if that's.
I mean, it's at Hillbilly Off-Road. So
it says Redneck Crazy with Tyler Farr. How could you have a band with that? It says with.
Well, I was wondering if Redneck Crazy is the event, and these are the three guys that are going to perform.
That could be it, too.
Hey, that could be it.
So the only way to find out?
Going to Otterville this Saturday night. Here, I'm going to give you the address.
Okay.
20491 Otterville Road. Because I don't know where this place is.
Yeah.
I actually have never been there.
May need some
Did you
GPS on that one.
Did you guys play at the Hillbilly Ranch?
We
before?
did. Yeah, and the address they gave us took us to the house that was on the ranch. So we
Right.
actually didn't even make it. We had to finagle our way back into the ranch. But the address that they gave us was to a house.
I bet the address I gave was to a house too. I honestly don't know.
So the people at the house were cool, sent you the right way, right?
Yeah, well, no, actually, some random dude drove by and he's like, "It's over there." And if you lift up the bull's balls and look underneath, you can see it right over there.
Right.
And just over there, man. Hey. Here we go.
The fun of a road gig.
Yes. Here we go. Here's another canceled one.
Yeah, we'll skip that one. Randy Clem is going to try Aries out.
Right?
Within the Giants' reach, 8 p.m. at Imperial Pub in Granite City. See, there you go. That's a total different direction.
I like it. Pennsylvania Slim Duo. Going to be playing at the Grafton Winery on Saturday from 3 to 7 p.m.
Of course, we know the loading dock's probably canceled.
Yeah.
The Agent 99 is supposed to be a third shoot.
Third shoot's on the high side. They'll probably be open.
What about Grafton Oyster Bar? What side's that on?
That's on the low side.
Okay,
it's on the water side. But Hayes Bond and Earth Dad are supposed to be there if it's open.
Right. And Grafton Pub. What about that one?
After All, that's on the high side, I believe. Okay. So there you go. After All, we'll be playing 4 to 8 p.m. at the Grafton Pub.
Maybe.
Too many cancellations. Jeez,
right. So, all right. Well, let's move on then to the Melting Pot Market, Civic Park in Granite City. Right.
There you go. Don't know this one, but tell us.
Oh
about
yeah,
that.
we've actually played it a few times. It's just a big gathering of vendors. I think last year they had 74 vendors
Wow.
on peak.
Oh man.
And it's just all, artesian stuff and, homemade honeys. And one dude's out there with a chainsaw carving wood and just a bunch of really cool stuff.
That's
and then they
probably
have
your
live music
cousin,
the whole time,
Pigpen.
too.
I had to go to school with some artesians, and it's like, man, I don't know. We just believe different, I don't know. Where do artesians come from? I don't even know.
From
Artesia? Right. All right. So anyway, Charlotte Street.
10 a.m. 10 a.m.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
early.
Charlotte Street, 10 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. and Justice and the Experience, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. And that is the Melting Pot Market.
And that's who you guys are playing with, right? Friday night, Justice and the Experience.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
All right, so we did the 70s thing. I got
Yeah.
it on there twice just to make sure.
Heck yeah.
Molly Admonson at the Proof, 8 p.m.
All right.
Thirstn Howl up in Staunton, the Rooster Pub. All right, well, there's a Stone Sugar Shakedown Flung album release, 7 p.m. at the Old Rock House in St. Louis. You got to click on this thing from
Yeah,
Metro
right here.
for
You
that
click
one.
right here. So right here.
I've been
Click
clicking
here
on
for
it.
tickets.
I know. I keep clicking on it. Nothing's happening. Like
You've already got them. You got like 20 tickets. Stop clicking
It's
it.
making me feel like I'm flung, just like the album's called.
Right.
I am beyond spun. I am flung.
And they will be our guest next week, right?
They will be our guest next week, and we'll talk about the album release, or not the party, but the flung, and their upcoming summer tour, and their show at the Night Market coming up. So
Pretty awesome.
Right.
One of our good friends, Marshall's playing with them now. So that's
yeah,
pretty-
Marshall and Gracia.
awesome.
Right,
And
right.
Gracia.
He used to play with you guys, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
As a matter of
plays.
fact,
Great
he did.
acquaintance of ours.
He plays.
I
with
seen a
everybody.
video where he goes into another dimension.
Like just
while
the,
he's
just the
playing.
middle of him, just the middle of him goes into another dimension. Both arms are there.
Yeah.
But like this little centerpiece just keeps disappearing, and it's an amazing trick.
Video trick. That was a camera trick, you
Yeah.
guys. He's not really.
I think his third eye's been squeegee.
Probably.
I don't know. I don't know. What else he's
No
done.
one
time,
can
man. You
prove
gotta
it was
watch
a
the
trick.
Okay.
No one can prove it.
Is the magic in the movies.
That's right. We had everybody
knows.
sign a release. They weren't on the set.
I just
They
want to
don't
know how you figured out how to take 10 pounds off instead of added. That's what I want. Because I looked good up there on that stage.
You did look good.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Cherry Hills down at Eddie's and Granite on Saturday, and the decades apart at Deutz Village Inn in Pontoon Beach.
And that
Saturday.
rounds up the Saturday.
You guys
There we
done
go.
Deutz before?
Oh, yeah.
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 We hear that's a really cool place to play because they're great listeners
They
at
are.
Deutz.
We go there even if we're not playing.
Yeah.
Right.
That's our preferred hangout spot. The crew, the
Usually
people that
get
work there are
pulled
really cool, and there's always really good music. Wednesday through Sunday.
Really?
Right now.
Wednesday through
Yeah.
Sunday. We've noticed that they usually book bands for both Friday and Saturday.
They do.
And they
Yeah.
keep that rolling. But I didn't realize they were doing stuff on Wednesday.
They do
and Thursday.
acoustic stuff on
They
Wednesday
do.
and
There you
Thursday.
go.
Yeah, they're not real good about posting some of that stuff, but they do it, so that's cool.
He said doo-doo.
They do it. That's do it.
Yeah, some
Village
good
Inn.
friends of
man.
ours, Pick and Lake, and they just played there last night.
Oh, yeah.
Usually 7 to 11. Pretty good time
Nice.
frame right
Yeah,
after,
during
work.
the
They-
Blues game. Let's go
Yeah.
Blues.
They turned it on. They got tacos serving. Oh man.
Gloria, Gloria, I think I got your number. I don't know.
They're definitely going to win the next game now.
Oh yeah.
All right, so you want to take a quick break?
Yes.
And
yes.
then we'll be back with more here on
you
Riverton
go.
Talent, brought to you by Halpin Music Company, who not only sponsors us, but they also sponsor the SIUE Percussion Institute, which takes place June 10th through the 13th. So that's pretty cool.
Excellent. Good for that. Thanks for doing that, Alton.
Also brought to you by Mr. Matt Van Voorhis of Macias Insurance. You know, Pigpen, I had a customer have a tree fall on their house this week. And so I went by there to do it, and the guy was taking it off the roof. And he's like, yeah, this insurance guy called me and said, you know, we got to get this tree off the roof. And I'm like, okay. He's like, so I was talking to my customer, and she's like, yeah, he said my shrubs are too tall. So I called Matt. I'm like, is there a limit on how tall shrubs are? He's like, you know, things change so fast, I'm not going to say, but
Sounds
sometimes,
ridiculous.
insurance guys just get a little nervous with anything like
Sounds
that.
like shrubbery.
But once again, Matt Van Voorhis being straight on the level.
There you go.
So
Hey, he has to be a good insurance guy. He insures me. He'll insure,
that's true.
anybody walking on the streets.
Well, we're glad he's a sponsor of the program.
Absolutely.
And now a full year. Speaking of which, by the way, happy
Thank-
anniversary.
Happy anniversary, baby.
I didn't know
I
the
don't know.
song, but
Yeah. I like to sing. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't say I'm good at it.
just
I said
'cause
I
you
like it.
Just because you like it doesn't mean I do. Okay.
or anybody else listening for that matter.
All right. We'll be back with more Riverbend talent after this.
And now more.
Riverbend Talent.
With Dennis Laird and Pigpen on 94.3 FM, the Big Z.
Holy cow, it's going crazy in downtown Alton.
Well, you know, the waters rise, and so do people's, tempers, and so do my mind rises with the floodwaters.
They need some sandbaggers. I seen, which actually I hadn't seen much of during these flood times, but they are calling for some sandbaggers if you want to help out tomorrow, 8 a.m. on Henry Street. Bring your gloves and shovel.
Do they need any carpetbaggers? That's more my style. No, not fake news. Fake news.
I figure we'll see the crew of TrinitiesWay.org out there now.
Yeah,
That's just how they step up.
Yep, they'll probably be heading down there to do some sandbagging. So
We got sandbaggers in the house. I mean, Spillie Nelson in the house.
somebody start some sandbags because Nelson just spilled something.
Yep.
It's coming my
Before
way.
they
Sippy
call-
Cup Nelson.
So I like to bring up why your band is called Spillie Nelson again, because that's kind of a cool thing. It's just like a term you guys would throw around, right?
It works with anything.
Right.
Slippy Nelson, Sleepy Nelson,
Right.
Trippy Nelson.
That was that guy though that you just kind of named at the party. He's being a Spillie Nelson.
Yeah. Or whatever Nelson he is being.
Right.
That's who we are.
And so, I guess we weren't really trying to be that serious.
No,
So
that's not.
and
serious.
I was kind of
I took it so serious. Up until now, I was pretty like Spillie Nelson, man. Those guys, that's serious. No, I'm just
Look at that
Sit around
logo.
the table
I
and-
know I love their logo. It's so just weird. It's twisted. It's perfect.
Well, you see the wordplay on a lot of these bands that are coming out now, like especially in the scene we're playing festival scene, like John Wayne and the Pain, and
Right.
like all these little innuendos of other people that are huge, and so I thought, well, Spillie Nelson is a play off of Willie Nelson,
Right.
but it has nothing to do with him at all. You know what I'm saying? It has everything to do with the irony of the fact that there's any Nelson in the world. So Sleepy Nelson, Bumpy Nelson, whatever.
It's the Smurfs all over.
Harry Nelson.
Floody Nelson.
Floody Nelson.
That's what you would yell at the flood.
Yeah.
Stop being a Floody Nelson.
Back up, you Floody Nelsons! I don't know.
all branched off of us being clumsy and spilling things.
So a new CD out though.
A new CD. Have we got a name for the new CD? Working title? Anything going on?
CD Nelson.
CD Nelson. There you go.
Yeah.
Work in progress.
It is a work in progress. I mean, we've got a bunch of names we're throwing around, but we haven't really came up with nothing. Right now, it's just self-titled.
Right. Where did you record the tracks at?
At Music House in Edwardsville.
Music House in
Eric
Edwardsville.
Gavilet and Justin Schmidt did the engineering for us.
Nice.
And it's just a house in Edwardsville. These dudes are just pumping out recordings. They've been doing it for a long time.
It's a hidden gem for sure.
It is a hidden gem. It's a nice little studio. for
Cool.
sure.
Cool. And how many tracks are on the CD?
6.
6.
Got 6 tracks going on. And is this the first Spillie Nelson recording?
Mm-hmm. Professional anyway.
Professional recording. Yeah, well, everybody's got the YouTube phone videos these days. Everybody's got a camera in their pocket and a way to launch it the next day. So there's lots of those, but this is the first.
Yep, it's the first
type
professional,
recording.
and it's all the stuff that you've heard us play in the past, a couple new ones or whatever, but we're really just trying to get some stuff recorded and put it on behind us so we can move forward with some of the newer stuff we got coming out.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just trying to make sure we document everything along the way by recording it. So
Right on, man. If you don't, you'll forget it.
yeah, we have too. There's stuff we don't even remember. Oh yeah, I remember that. How does it go? We botched that one up.
Right. And it's just steps that you got to take to further your career, and travel further with your music, more people hear you, whatnot.
Yeah.
So just one of those things. Here we go,
And now, how did you guys go about the recording? Was it a multi-track where it was tracked, or was it a live recording? where you guys
We tracked everything.
We tracked it.
Tracked it all
I
out?
did 6 songs in 2 hours.
Hit the drums
Drum-wise.
first, yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
they started?
everybody else came in and built
Yeah,
on
it
it.
was like Legos, just kind of till it was done.
Right, yeah, absolutely. Cool, man. So now the official release is not actually been officially released?
No,
yet?
it hasn't actually. Not
It
officially
is-
released.
it's
There's still
unofficially released.
album artwork's being worked on. Name of the album. We might throw a few more songs on it. We're trying to decide which studio we're going to work with. Might go back to where we were at. We've got another one on the burner that we've been talking to them for a little while. So we're not sure yet what's going to happen with that. But as of now, it's not officially released. When it's officially released, it'll be on all major platforms. iTunes, CD Baby, Spotify, all that crap.
I'm sure
so
there'll
you
be
guys,
a release party.
Yeah, there'll be a release party. But you can actually get a hold of a CD. There are a limited amount of them, but we do have some. So if it catches out and about, that's where you'll get it.
I got invited to a few parties that were called release parties, but it was different. It was a completely different things.
Right. They showed up in fuzzy outfits.
a lot of people dressed like cats and squirrels. I don't know what's going on.
I got my CD and my T-shirt.
I got a T-shirt too, man, but I put it in my car because I was afraid I would leave it here because I leave everything here. I leave another coffee cup here.
Oh, Levy Nelson.
Levy Nelson.
See, it works with everything.
And that's really the behind the name. Yeah, just you can use it for whatever.
I suddenly see the gold in this name, and I'm going to take it and run with it.
There you go.
So you guys are headlining the Touch of Grace Festival, which is actually Godfrey's very first block party, basically. That's coming up Sunday, June 9th, right?
Yep.
So,
and John Scanlon, I'm not sure if he's the main organizer or whatever, but he was
absolutely is.
That we went through and talked to about it. And we're playing with some cool bands, like Accidentally on Purpose is playing first, the Bella Band's playing, Agents of the Free, Cricket and the Grilled Avocados, of course, Amped Up. There's a tribute to the Police called The Cops. The Cops are going to be there.
No.
See, that's the only thing that got me not wanting to go is knowing the Cops are coming.
Yeah, the Cops will be there. And then, of course, we're going to headline. We'll play last 8 o'clock.
There you go, man. Excellent. So that's going to be a good show out there, and that is on Sunday.
That's not this Sunday, but next Sunday.
Not this coming Sunday, but the following
June
Sunday.
9th.
So
June
9th.
everybody who was looking forward to seeing you guys in town this weekend, just wait a week. You'll be back.
Yeah,
I believe it's a free block party.
It is a free event. There's going to be vendors there. There's going to be bands there, and so anyone who doesn't know where Grace Street is, Touch of Grace Festival's happening on Grace Street in Godfrey. If you are heading out Godfrey Road, out of Godfrey towards the Walmart out there, towards Jerseyville way, just before you, right between Josephine's Tea Shop and Casey's, there's a little street called Grace Street that tucks back, and there's a big church on there.
Oh, you won't miss it. There's carnival rides, and we're going to have limousines shuttling people back and forth to the parking lot. And
which is like across the street.
I don't know.
I'm like, wait a minute, it's happening in a church parking lot. They're going to let people park right there, but I like the limousine thing. I'm suddenly wanting to park a few blocks away just to get the free limo.
Everybody's going to get I Got on the Bus sticker.
Yeah, it's
nice.
If I jump in the limo, it's not going to be the same guy in the back of the limo that was in the back of the limo on the Team America World Police, is it? Because that's going to scare the heck out of me. That old
Only
guy.
if you're lucky.
Hey, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Anyway, don't ruin it, man. So anyway, Touch of Grace Festival. Yeah, Jumpin' Johnny Scanlon put it all together. Kudos to him for bringing all of this together. Going to be a great time, and happy to see you guys as the headliner of that. That's going to be a fabulous show.
Yeah, we're stoked about it.
So, want to check out a song from the new CD?
Absolutely.
Okay, so what song are we going to hear? We decided on track 1.
This song is called So Excited.
Okay.
It's probably the newest track that we wrote completely.
And because of just knowing it's the newest track, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Right, and once again, when's this going to be available?
TBA.
I'm thinking by the end of summer we'll have the album artwork done and all the songs done and everything nice and polished, so it'll be available then. We'll drop it on iTunes and all that stuff. You guys can do.
Can't rush perfection.
No. But the key is to just show up to Spillie Nelson shows over the summer, and you'll keep right up.
Yeah, you can catch a CD there though. We do have some CDs, limited amounts, but they are just just the music, just the raw tracks on a really nice printed CD.
Where else can they find out about Spillie Nelson?
If you download or get online and go to Live Music Archive, there's people out there called tapers, and what they do is they go and they have a professional audio rig, and they go set it up and tape live shows. We have I think 4 shows on there so far, one of them being Framley and the other one being Trinity. So if you want to catch some older shows and what we sound like live, check that out. LiveMusicArchive.com. It's free.
Now, we have those videos on our website, right? Cottonmouth.org.
We do.
The Trinity River Fest video and the
Framley Fest video. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep, shout out to Shane Calhoun, right?
Right on. Right on.
The local taper everybody knows.
But we got the Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
So how do they
Check
find you on Facebook? Just type in Spillie Nelson.
it.
There's no other Spillie
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you could probably just go to the Google machine and type in Spillie Nelson, and
The Google machine.
everything Spillie Nelson that pops up is probably not related to anything else but us.
Yeah, that's a good name.
It is a good name.
Good call.
Thank you.
I like the Google machine.
The
It's
Google,
like,
the master of Google.
oh, Google is coming. Follow me to the Google.
Hey, it's important to have a name like that, though, and it's not easy to do these days. You know, I was trying to look up a Touch of Grace festival today.
Yeah.
And it's not an easy one to find. There's a lot of Touch of Grace things out
There are,
so.
yeah.
But, you know, there's not a lot of Spillie Nelson.
No, there's not.
So that's good. Good job on the name.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks.
And the
thanks.
CD.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to hearing that. We're going to hear that in just a second. We're going to go out of this segment with track one, but big thanks to Josh, Andrew, Fleetwood, all you guys for coming down here. and
Big thanks to you guys for having us. We appreciate being here.
Happy to hear about the new album. Happy to hear about the Touch of Grace Festival, and we're gonna roll out with this piece of segment with this track.
Right.
Run home.
And then we got Sara McGibany coming
Sara McGibany's going to step in and tell us about the night market.
in. All right.
Check out familyfest.com.
Before we get out of here, if you wouldn't mind, I do got one more
Okay.
festival I wanted to, if you're into the
Yeah.
bluegrass guys, if you've never heard of it, one of my buddies, Ryan Kemp and Derek Westborough, they're hosting this thing called Picking on the Picnic, and it's down in St. Clair, Missouri, sorry. And a bunch of great bands. I mean, you got freaking
You don't know.
Oh, yeah.
The Mighty Pines. I'm just going to take a guess.
No.
Cluster
You
Pluck.
got Leftover Salmon, Jeff
Oh,
Austin
Leftover
band.
Salmon. Holy smoke.
I mean, yeah, you got a bunch of bands, including a band that I've been jamming with called Scramble. We're gonna be playing there, so yeah, come check it out. That's gonna be a really good one. And trying to bring the bluegrass coming to Missouri. You know, why not check it out?
Leftover Salmon is not just bluegrass. That's
Them guys
some
are-
jam grass there.
Yeah.
And the girl who brought Leftover Salmon to our little town here is going to be coming in to join us just a minute. We'll be back with Sara McGibany. Thanks so much to Spillie Nelson.
Love you guys.
For coming
Thanks for
in.
having us.
Let's hear their track off their new album called So Excited. This is Spillie Nelson. Maybe. Try it again.
I can see the world just passing by. All that we can do is push and try. But there's something coming up around the bend. I'm so excited.
And now more.
Riverbend Talent.
With Dennis Laird and Pigpen on 94.3 FM, the Big Z.
Back with more Riverbend Talent, back with Pigpen and...
It's Miss Sara McGibany.
Me.
Me. Welcome to the show. Welcome
Thanks for
back
having
to
me
the
back,
show. It's been a while since we've seen your smiling face. We talk about you every now and again.
Well, thanks.
I always try to make it good. I try.
Good stuff. Good.
Well, you know, her mom's probably listening to you, so...
Oh, no.
You better be good.
Oh, no. Hi. Hello, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. For Big Ben. So we were just right at the end of the last segment with Spillie Nelson. Fleetwood was over there talking about a festival he's playing that Leftover Salmon's going to be at, and just as soon as he said Leftover Salmon, just all the memories of the great Leftover Salmon show come flooding back.
Probably one of the great accomplishments of my life, to be quite honest.
It was the best show I've seen at that theater since it's been built.
Oh, well,
so that
thanks. It's a nice compliment.
It was a great show, and of course it was salmon. Come on, man.
Oh man, they don't put on a bad show. Yeah.
No. Who don't like leftover salmon? If you don't like leftover salmon, eat it fresh. I don't know. I don't know what else to say.
That was a great day. I was down there getting set up at like 9 a.m, hula hooping with Vince. It was great. I'll have to send you the picture someday.
That sounds like fun. Hula hooping with Vince. That's the name of her memoirs when she writes them.
Right.
It's better than Tuesdays with Maury. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm spinning off the rails. Let's talk about something real here. I'm just saying words at this point. So, Sarah, you are always up to a lot of great stuff. You're always doing.
I got a great team with great ideas. So.
You know what you do. And who's Sally Kerbach's the one kind of heading up the night market now, isn't she?
Yes,
is
she kind of chairperson of that. She leads the way and does the vast majority of the work. And yeah, I'm kind of the glue that holds all these things together. But the engine is these people who have this passion in their heart that they want to see this happen. And I just kind of provide the framework and say, run with it.
Hey, you got to have a good team behind you to put on one show.
Exactly.
Let alone keep them coming and keep the events happening. So
yeah, and the night market is a 9-week series this year. So I'm excited.
9 weeks, excellent. Tell us who's coming. We already interviewed you.
We know
first.
The shakedown.
We know
we got him on
we
next
know
week.
The shakedown. I was flung by the shakedown.
You were.
There you go.
Funny.
And whatever, it wasn't funny. Spun is funny. Flung is crazy. It's scared. No, I don't know. Anyway, Stone Sugar Shakedown is going to be your first band. They're going to be our guest next week, and we'll talk about that a little bit with those guys. But who's coming? What's the date on the first week?
Yeah,
13th.
June 13th is when the season kicks off. It's a 9-week season. It goes all the way through August 25th, and it's every Thursday night. So you folks that are trying to get a jump on the weekend, this happens every Thursday night from 7 to 10 p.m. And if you haven't been down, we'll kind of give you the lay of the land. It happens inside Jacoby Arts Center in the gallery. We have a bunch of artists set up. And then inside Germania Brewhouse, they have an open mic going on with a bunch of musicians. And then in the little pocket park in between is where we have the bulk of the night market. That's where the live band plays. And we have another dozen vendors set up. We're going to have beer and food on site this year, which is a new addition, so that's pretty exciting.
Nice. Yeah, that is exciting.
Last year we were going, how do we make this bigger and better? And it was like, you got to have the food and beer right there. You could get beverages obviously inside Jacoby and Germania, but this year we're bringing in the Old Bakery Beer Company to go ahead and have a beer stand outside. Nice. And we're also going to have a rotating selection of local restaurants that are down there serving food. We've got DeCaro's and Germania and the Brown Bag Bistro that are going to rotate out and do dinner outside as well.
Excellent. Dinner, drinks, music. What more do you want?
Exactly.
And I like the we got to go back though just a little bit. Let's back up. The Pocket Park.
Yeah.
Is that an official name, or is that just something that the kids are calling it?
That's what we have always called it. It used to be, a building used to stand there.
Right.
It was torn down probably 20, 25 years ago, and it was just a rubbly little scary lot that you kind of walked a little bit faster when you walked down the sidewalk because it was just kind of a little shady area. And, we started looking around for different, public improvement projects we could do, and everybody said, that's a manageable size ground. Why don't we talk to the city? We got a few dump trucks full of dirt, and they just covered up all the rubble, and we just started planting stuff from our own gardens. We started dividing up, flowers and taking it down there and getting a little landscaping going on and stuff. And now it is a nice little area. People are hanging out there all the time, walk their dogs there. People hang out, grab something from Germania and go hang out in the little pocket park.
What's next? The yarn bombers are going to hit down there. I mean, it's just getting better every day.
Yeah.
But I didn't know we had heard it called the Pocket Park, and I thought, I hear hear the young kids call Riverview Park the Shady Park. I didn't know if this was one of those things where people are just calling it that, or if that. Oh no, that's officially like the Pocket Park, because they should put a sign up. I'm gonna make my own sign and put it up, whether it's official or not. I'm gonna hammer a sign in there that says the Pocket Park. It's just
a little pocket. I don't know. The name kind of just stuck. We started calling it that, and it just stuck.
That's why I liked it. When I first heard it called that, I started laughing. I'm like, that is perfect for that little. The first time I actually saw it, I was driving down. The first time I really took notice of it was probably the first party you guys had down there. I was driving down Broadway, and all of a sudden there's a party going on the side. And then the next Thursday, I brought it up to Dennis. I said, man, something's going on right next to Jacoby's. I don't know who's doing it. I didn't hear nothing about it, but it looked fun. That's all I can say is it looked fun, man. I wanted to stop. I was on my way somewhere, and I wanted to stop and turn around and, like, change your plans, family.
Should have. Cancel your plans. This is what we're doing.
Right. I know you had a baseball game, son, but this looks way more fun to me. No, there's people hula hooping and music.
That's what we do.
So that's awesome. So who else will be? Give us the rest of the lineup.
Yeah, this is a great lineup.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we really put it out to the public and got suggestions and such. So we've got on June 20, Anna Schoenhoff is going to be down there. She is a one-woman show singer-songwriter. She is a powerhouse, man.
Absolutely.
She is something else. Yeah.
And Alex, my buddy Alex, plays with her a lot, but I think he's on tour with Stone Sugar Shakedown at that point in time. So, but yeah, he sits in with her a lot in that band. That really adds to her powerhouse to have a little rhythm, the beat behind her. But yeah, love her show.
Absolutely. The next week on June 27th, we've got Justice in the Experience. They closed the season for us last year, and they were phenomenal. I mean, they were just great. So we were so excited to have them back.
Embarrassingly enough, I haven't got to see them yet.
Oh, you'll love them. They're right up your alley.
I keep trying to see them, but it's like there's so much going on in this town.
Well,
it's
June
hard to see everything.
Mark your calendar.
There you go. As soon as we get down here, I'll head to the Pocket
There you
Park.
go. That's what you always say.
And then I'm drunk at the end of the show. No.
Well, that's right. That is perfect. You can get off the air and just walk right down Broadway.
I'll stumble down Broadway. I don't know. I'm sorry.
So on July 11th, we've got Hooky. They are an old favorite. They play all over the place downtown. There's never a bad show with Hooky. Absolutely.
Don't know those guys.
Never heard of them?
Never heard of those guys. I have an issue with that tall Italian guy that thinks he's Frank Zappa. He's like, oh, I look like Frank Zappa.
He does kind of resemble Frank Zappa now that you mention it.
I told him when I met him 25 years ago he should be a Frank Zappa impersonator called Zank Frappa.
Oh, that's great. He'd make a mint.
I think so. He looks like him. Just, start playing the songs, bro. You got the chops.
Instead, you started calling him Stewie.
Yeah, well, I don't know. He looked more like a Stewie than a Graham. I don't care what anyone says.
I got to see Hooky last year down in the Pocket Park.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
At the Small Business Revolution.
That's right. They played during the filming. Yeah.
All right, so that takes us to July 18th and the Hideous Gentlemen.
Hideous Gentlemen. They are fantastic. Love those guys. They played Earth Tones for us a couple times. They're just a fantastic show.
Salute to Mr. Dave Kerbach.
Yes, sir. Then on July 25th, we've got the Dead Roses. That is a wonderful outfit. Some of my really good friends. They are
You don't know the Dead Roses.
I don't really like them now.
You don't. Sarah Schumaki, you don't know her. Schumaki. That is Sarah Shoemake, Aaron Joe. Everybody knows Aaron Joe Paddlefoot if you've been paying attention to the music scene for the past few years.
She's a monster.
Mila Ray Duffey. And now did Darian Rose sit in with them, or was that the Set Break Sarahs you said?
That was the Set Break Sarahs. We kind of just assembled something. Mila was joined in, so it was kind of half Dead Roses.
That's
half,
why I was. Yeah.
We called it the Dead Sarahs for the day.
I like it. I like that. That's great.
Let's see. Then coming up on August 1st, we have got the Waters Trifecta. They are fantastic. Mike and Mark Waters. They are and Lauren, of course. Yeah,
this is a trifecta.
It's a trifecta.
There's three.
Well, absolutely. Yeah, Mike and Mark. They've been playing for a generation, and they just got it locked down. And then Lauren was born, and that just completed the trifecta. I've known her for so long. She actually came down and took guitar lessons from us down at Alton Acoustic Arts 15 years ago. That was the first time I ever met Lauren when she was a wee little kid.
Wow.
It's awesome that she's all grown up and writing her own music, and she's just stellar.
And Mike and Mark, oh my gosh, I ran sound for the number 4 combo a few weeks back and was just blown. Because when you're running sound, you're really intent into it. It's not just hanging out chatting with friends. And those guys knock it out of the park. That's all I'm going to say. Those guys,
they're just, they're incredible.
Yeah, nice jobs.
Good song selection too, man. They're crowd pleasers.
What don't they play? They'll play anything. They did a Beck song and wrote it into a Beatles song.
Nice.
I'm a medleyer, so I'm like, oh my gosh, they just went back to Beatles. That's crazy.
Very cool.
Yeah. What else we got
Let's
tonight,
see,
Mark?
we've got a couple more. We've got August 8th. That is Raw Earth that's going to be joining us. And if you have not seen them, they are just phenomenal. They are just like all percussion and, a little bit of strings. And, they're the like belly dancer style music. But it is just, they call it urban tribal fusion.
I can visualize
you
that. You
can wrap that up right in 3 words. I mean, it is just incredible. Yeah, everybody, if you cannot sit down, it is just everybody's up and moving.
I have not heard of the Raw Earth yet. Are they local?
From St. Louis.
From St. Louis, okay. I've not heard of them yet. At first I thought you said Rare Earth, and I'm like, those guys, most of them are dead by now. For sure. I mean, that's like going way back. Anyways, go ahead. What else we got on the night market?
The last of the season is August 15th, and that is the Echo Bass Quartet.
Oh, love those guys.
Yeah, they're fantastic.
Love those guys. Yeah, I saw them at the Happy Trails for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
And I was very impressed. They would do like 12-minute songs that you didn't get bored with. They weren't just circling them, chasing their tail. You're like, where are you going with this music? It was very nicely done, guys. So that's a great closer there. Echo Bass Quartet. Nice,
yes, sir.
Nice, man. Beautiful job to the people at Main Street.
Well, thanks.
I would say Sara McGibany, but then she'd just tell me about all the great people down there.
Exactly. It's a team. Yeah, there's a crew of 6 or so people that work on Night Market getting all the details for this set, and it's a lot of moving parts, but my gosh, we are so excited about this season. We still have plenty of room for artists, so if you want to come down and sell your wares, it's only $10. It is anything handmade or homegrown, and we also have expanded the Night Market to include vintage and hip thrift. Wow. So if you have, not just like yard sale items, but if you have like cool funky stuff that you've gone around and collected, or if you do clothing and stuff like that, you're more than welcome. Come on down or jump on downtownalton.com and then click the little logo for Night Market, and you can sign up online right there.
Excellent. That makes it easy.
Only $10.
Can I sell my magic elixir that cures everything?
Yes, you can. If you make it yourself, yes.
I made it myself from stuff I got at home. I don't know. Let's just move on.
Yeah. So there's a Facebook page for the Night Market where all these events are, right? And,
yes, it's facebook.com/Night Market Alton.
And as you mentioned, Germania Brewhouse, they have it on their site. And Jacoby's has it on their site.
And the Pocket Park's soon going to have their own Facebook page.
Should.
Yeah.
I'm going to start one as soon as I go home tonight. No, I'm not.
Now that, you put your hat in the ring,
I did not put no hat in no ring. Listen, I want to apologize to anybody who listens to this show. The things I say, I don't know what I'm saying, and I am not politically motivated in any way, shape, or form.
That's why we love you.
So, I did not put no hat in no ring.
Hey, now that you mentioned it, though, we actually have a cool before, during, and after picture of the Pocket Park, what it looked like before on our website. So if you go to downtownalton.com and then click the little Night Market logo, you can see exactly what I'm talking about, what it used to look like versus what it looks like today.
Nice.
From the scary place that you walked by really fast,
right,
especially if it's after dark, to the place you go after dark to hang out and party and see music and hula hoop and dance and act like a fool.
That whole side of Broadway, that's what it's evolving into. I mean, it really was. Jacoby used to be just about the only thing that was going on over there in Woodstock, of course, but every other building just about was empty, and now it's just totally coming to life. And events like this are really what infuses the energy in and makes people go, oh, hey, look at that, there's Luciana's right there, and hey, there's a little antique shop right there. Who saw that?
Who knew?
Right.
And Golden Road.
Golden Road Organics,
right there too.
Yeah.
If you want to grow some stuff organically, it's the best place to go. I don't know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So lots of good businesses right down there, and the Night Market's helping bring some of them to light. So great job.
So once the Night Market wraps up in August, then it's Earth Tones next, right?
Oh yeah, we're already in heavy planning mode for Earth Tones. That's such a big undertaking. It's just about a year-round job.
Yeah. Shut down the street again, and
we're shutting down Broadway.
No Big George is happy he's going to get some shade this year.
Yes,
right?
yes. Coming back for us.
That's right.
That was part of the contract. He was like, you got to give me some shade, huh?
Can him one of them little hats with an umbrella built on.
Oh, that'd be great.
I don't know. Big George listening, he's going, don't give me no hat with no umbrella.
I hate to put you on the spot. Do you remember who else is going to be playing Earthtones right off the top of your head?
Yeah.
It's like I just put her through a list of stuff, and she's like, okay, here we go.
Well, I know that we have
She can do it in seconds.
Sean Cannon's Voodoo Players are going to be closing the show for us, which
Right.
we're really excited about. We actually dreamt this up.
Who are they going to be covering? Do you
Well,
know?
we just kind of made it up and asked them. If you're not familiar with them, they're the band that plays, every Wednesday night at Broadway Oyster Bar and all over town as well in St. Louis area, and they cover a different group every single time. Just
Yeah.
about. They have a whole menu of 30 different groups they can cover. So what we did is just kind of asked them. Just a wild idea we got. Hey, it's the 50th anniversary of Woodstock. Do you guys think you can just kind of do a conglomeration of all the
Nice.
bands that you
Yep.
have ever done that have played Woodstock and just do us a Voodoo Woodstock? And he was like, let me get back to you. And then a few days later, he was like, yes, we can pull that off. Yeah.
One of the amazing things, anybody listening who is unfamiliar with the Voodoo Players, the thing that really blows me away is not that they get together every week and cover an entire. Last week, I forget who it was, but this week's Tom Petty, and then the week before that was Ween, and they just. But it's not a band. It's not 5 or 6 people who get together and practice. It's Sean Cannon. He picks a band and then he calls some people and goes, "Hey, you know all the Grateful Dead stuff. Come play Voodoo Dead with me." He calls a bass player and he calls a drummer. So it's not a band that's practicing this stuff. Every week he has a different group of people on stage covering a complete different catalog.
Yeah, it's a different cast of characters.
Pretty
every week.
amazing, yeah.
Last week I actually went. It was a set of string cheese and a set of leftover salmon. It was awesome.
Nice, yeah. Was that just 2 nights ago? Yeah. Last night.
ago, yeah.
Last night. What am I saying?
Right.
I don't even know what night it is. Don't listen to me. So, but they're amazing. So you got Sean Cannon and the Voodoo Players doing the Woodstock. You got NGK.
NGK, Big George Brock, George Brock Jr. and the NGK band, and we've also got Nonstop Reggae. They're going to be awesome. We're excited about that.
Little dance time.
Yeah, we've got Raw Earth that is also going to be making an appearance at Night Market, and we've also got Spillie Nelson on the bill.
There you go.
That sounds
That's
like a heck of a lineup.
September 20, I'm guessing, 1st?
21st.
Yeah.
Always the third Saturday in September.
Yeah, cool. That's a good guess.
Yeah,
One more question. I seen a post, and I just want to confirm this. Did the Crystal Room down at Mineral Springs, are they helping out Morrison's right now or something
They're
like
helping
that?
out Riverbend Yoga.
Is that
where
what it
all
was?
the yoga
Okay.
classes are happening now in
nice.
the meantime while they're flooded out. Yes, that's
Only caught a
super
little
nice
bit
of
of that.
those businesses to team up like that and for them to offer their space.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
And then
Thanks.
we got Sandbaggers, I guess, gathering tomorrow on Henry Street, right?
Yes, tomorrow morning at 8.
So
Come down, fill some bags with sand.
Yeah.
Oh, and speaking of Morrison's, though, there is a benefit tonight out of
Right.
the Godfrey KC
KC.
Hall. If you haven't mentioned that, I'm going to
Yeah.
head out there after this and go give some love to the Morrison's crew because I can only imagine all their staff having to go this long without a paycheck. Let's go out there and show them some love.
Yeah, definitely,
they need it.
definitely.
They
That's why I
need
wanted to bring that up. And thanks again for stopping in. I guess some of the businesses downtown really getting hit this weekend with the flood. So definitely next weekend, once this water gets down, get back downtown and help them all out, right?
Yes, please. Stay tuned
I'm
to our
gonna
Facebook
drink-
page. We'll keep you posted on when places open back up again.
Well,
Yeah.
next weekend, I'm planning to go downtown and drink twice as much to make up for not being down this week. Who wants to join me? No.
I'm trying to
Grand
send
idea.
them good vibes, make that water go away.
Well,
Right.
we can all
We
go
got
down
Corey
and,
down there yelling at
That's
it,
what I was
right?
going to say. We can get drunk and yell at the flood with Corey Davenport. Is that
Oh,
tomorrow
I
or
saw that.
Saturday?
Yeah,
I forget which one.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah. I think he's already drunk.
My
And,
money's on yes.
and wherever he is, he's probably still yelling at the flood, even from home. Stupid flood, go back!
All right.
I'll see you there Saturday night.
All right. Always a pleasure to have Sara McGibany in. Thanks for stopping in and man, I can't wait. Night Market's coming.
It's on its way.
We get to
Thanks
do
for
that.
helping us spread the word, guys. We sure
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks for putting all the stuff together that happens, man. It takes a lot of people to throw a good party.
Yeah, absolutely.
So thanks for spearheading so much of it.
Oh, thanks. Happy to.
And we'll have a Stone Sugar Shakedown on next week.
Yep,
To
Stone
continue
Sugar
the preview of the Night Market coming up on the 13th of June. Every
got it.
Thursday night.
You got it, man.
All right, partner. What do we do now?
We tell everybody, don't forget to get out and support local music and art.
That's right. And if you can't get out and support it, then support it through social media by just hitting like or making a comment and sharing some stuff that gets the word spread around. So
bust some bubbles.
All right, we all got homework. We'll talk to you next week right here on Riverbend Talent on the Big Z.